Hello, my name is Mark Kennedy from Winchester Spine Centre, and I'm going to offer you some advice about how to stay comfortable in the workplace. Here we have my desk set up. I use a laptop, as I know a lot of you will. Fundamental problem with a laptop is that the keyboard and the screen are too close together. You are never going to get your hands in the right place with the screen in the right place, or vice versa. Screen at an optimum level and still be able to have your arms in a nice relaxed position. So what do? I have this simple riser that pulls the keyboard up towards me, elevates the screen a little bit and minimizes some of the worst elements of this option. I have a chair here which is a little rocking chair, allows me to sit forwards to my work, allows me to sit up nice and tall. Essentially it tilts my pelvis slightly forwards, which encourages me to slightly hollow my lower back. Important to have that subtle hollow in your lower back, which I have supported here with a little additional cushion. It's the optimum position to bear weight through your lower back. I want the keyboard within a comfortable distance from my body. I don't want to be having to reach forwards and elevate my shoulders, shrug my shoulders. That will put a lot of strain into my shoulders and my neck. So I want that keyboard close enough to my body that I can have my elbows almost at a 90 degree, maybe 100, 110 degree angle, no more than that. Same with a mouse. If you're going to use one, you want that within a comfortable arc from your seating position. You don't want to have to be reaching forwards to the mouse. That will again place a lot of strain into your shoulder. So keep all of that within a comfortable range. If you have a desktop setup and a keyboard flat on the desk or slightly elevated on the desk, again it's quite nice just to put the little feet at the back of the keyboard up so that the keyboard is raised, and your screen height really wants to be in line with your eyes, the top of the screen, in line with your eye line. If you have an employer, a large employer, they will have a display screen equipment assessor, somebody qualified to come around to your workstation and see how you're using it. Make sure you know how to adjust any adjustable chair that you might have. Ensure that you're able to sit with your feet on a stable platform, and that all of these other parameters of your distance away from the keyboard and the mouse and so on, that they're all taken into consideration. There are online versions of those display screen equipment assessments, which some employers favour. You are entitled to an eye test to make sure that there are no visual impairments that could cause you to be peering at the screen in an awkward manner. So take advantage of that. Make sure if you've got glasses that you wear them for the work that you're doing. It's useful to stay well hydrated through the course of the day. The soft tissues in your body, the muscles and ligaments and discs and things, they like water to bring nutrients into those tissues and to get rid of any waste products. And one of the key things about sitting down, let's say you've got your perfect ergonomic setup, one of the most important things to do is not to sit there for too long without changing your position. It's one of the most important things to do through the course of a sedentary working day, is to get up and move a little bit and often. Once every 20 minutes, just up for 30 seconds is certainly not too much. Set a little timer perhaps on your phone or on the computer or on a smartwatch to remind you to do that. It really is one of the most important things to do through the course of the day, and we will be looking at a couple of little exercises that you can do. We'll look at a little standing desk option as well a little bit later on. So here we have a standing desk. This is one of those desks that just sits on top of your existing desk. Push the levers either side and it lowers all the way down, or easily elevates once again to standing. The benefits of this, just variety. You can spend a little bit of time sitting down, change to standing very easily. It reduces some of the loads on your discs, in particular in your lower back, that are related to sitting down. Other health benefits: it can have you burn more calories simply standing up. It can be linked to a reduction in rates of type 2 diabetes, heart disease. There really are health benefits to be had from standing more than sitting down. Obviously, it's not perfect. If you have circulatory issues and varicose veins, for instance, then standing in one place for periods of time can present problems as far as that's concerned. But with this type of desk, a variable height desk, it gives you the option to change your working environment to suit your particular needs. It's a very helpful tool. So you've been sitting at your desk for 20 minutes or so. What should you do now in order to stay comfortable? Well, move. You should change your position. I've got a few simple stretches for you to look at. These stretches should always be comfortable. If at any stage you feel pain, more than just a little bit of muscular ache, muscular stretch, then seek some advice. See your healthcare provider, get an understanding of why you're experiencing that pain. These should not hurt you. Sit a little back from your desk. Sit tall. Restore those little hollow-shaped curves to your neck and to your lower back. Flare your fingers and thumbs and just turn your hands so that the palms are facing forwards. In that position, reach the fingertips down towards the floor. Your breastbone should lift a little bit, lengthening the back of the neck. You should feel like you're pulling your shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. In that position, just breathe in and breathe out. A few repetitions of that should act as a nice opener of your chest and a lengthener for the back of your neck. From that position, you can take it a little bit further and stretch the front of the neck by tipping your head back, looking up towards the ceiling, and again breathing in, breathing out, relaxing the shoulders, reaching down towards the floor with the fingertips, and then returning the head to neutral. That will decrease the pressure on your discs that may have risen while you were working in front of you, working out in front of you for the previous minutes. You should stand. Standing allows you to decrease the pressure on the discs in your back by using a little bit of extension. Sitting is a flexion activity. Standing allows us to return our back to a more neutral or slightly extended state. So putting your fists just either side of your spine and just gently bending back over your fists. Sometimes intuitively we'll do it anyway, but it's a very good thing to do for the health of your lumbar discs. We can, if we've got the room and it's appropriate, reach up above our head. We can breathe in, send the fingertips on one side up towards the ceiling, and breathe out, let them drop down. Same on the other side, breathe in, reach up, and breathe out, and let them come back down. Sitting down again, nice rotational stretch, again another chest opening stretch, particularly if you've got a chair with arms. You can walk your hands around the arms of the chair, turning your head to look over your shoulder, keeping the chest high, sitting to the back of the chair so that your hips stay in line parallel with your desk. And once you've gone as far as you're comfortable going, a nice big breath in, breath out, and then repeat on the opposite side. So just hand over hand along the armrest, looking over your shoulder, breathe in, breathe out, and then return to the front. a nice chest opening stretch. I hope that's helpful. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. I hope there's something useful in there for you. As a special thank you, I'd like to make you the offer of what we call a mini consultation. That's an opportunity to come into our clinic in Winchester, sit down with myself or one of my chiropractic colleagues and have a chat about your pain. Let's see whether we've got something that can help you. Give us a call on 01962 843 242. That's 01962 843 242, or send us an email to winchesterreception@gmail.com and book your appointment for a mini consultation. It's free, there's no obligation, all you've got to lose is your pain.